This is one of the horses that I had that came in that needed to be pushed out a little bit more. He was started as a pleasure horse and pretty well started as a pleasure horse, honestly. There was really nothing wrong with how he was moving to be a pleasure horse, if that's what you wanted. But his owner now, he has since changed hands. I believe maybe they decided he wasn't going to make it as a pleasure horse for some reason. His owner now wants to do more ranch type work. So what I've been doing is asking him to stretch out a little bit further. And before I go any further, I want to talk about something. I get a lot of questions about this, a lot of comments, a lot of people that obviously has no clue. This horse, when he was in any horse, when they're taught to move, like let's say a dressage horse that you're going to teach to move out bigger, jumping horses move their back end in a certain way, cow horses move their back end in a certain way. All horses that are bred to do something are going to move to do that thing they're bred to do. And most of the horses that I get in, he had some training before, but a lot of horses didn't really have any formal training, so they never were taught how to move their back end. They never learned. It's kind of like, let's say, an athlete, a swimmer in training. They're going to learn how to use their body more efficiently for swimming. Or a runner is going to learn how to use their body more efficiently for running. It's no different with horses, exactly the same way. Him and pretty much every horse that I get in is learning how to use their body more efficiently for the task that we're doing. And 99.9% of the time, as those muscles develop, as the body develops, both sides don't develop exactly the same amount at the same time. It's like when you watch a horse grow, he might be taller here and low in the butt, or taller in the butt and lower in the front. A horse does not develop exactly the same all the way around. So it's pretty common to see a horse with asymmetrical movement as his muscle tone and his body is developing. That's normal, that's part of training. And a lot of people recognize that movement. Let's say a trot around and one leg's not striding as far underneath as the other leg, and they jump to, oh, he's lame, something's the matter, he's hurt, need to see a vet. It's not the case. That is the horse going through training and doing what horses should do, which is develop their body. If they're not developing those muscles and developing their body, trainer isn't doing what he's supposed to do. So a lot of horses that you see will have, and that I have, will have an asymmetrical movement as their body is developing to do what I'm asking him to do. And you'll probably see that with him. That's how he is. That's how all horses are. And let's push these cows around a little bit. His owner wants to do some stock horse, versatility ranch kind of things. So one of the things that they need to do is move a cow, be comfortable around cows. And the other part of that is, with his previous training, that is bringing out forward movement. A little bit surgy there. He got worried when I sent him forward. It's okay. Part of getting broke. I talked a lot about getting a horse broke in a recent video. Some horses, they kind of get show broke first, and then you go back and get them using broke. We're working on getting him a little more using broke. He's pretty good. Once in a while something will worry. He's a young horse, is only a 4-year-old. So it doesn't take much sometimes to overwhelm his mind, worry him, get good position, and go forward. So he's not cut and bred. He doesn't have a cut in mind, but I want him to work his body in that manner. But I got to help him a little bit more. It's okay. Don't expect him to be a cutting horse. He's going to be a using horse. Pivot on his back end. Get soft in the front, a little stiff there. Pivot on his back end. Get soft. around and hustle. And right there, the cow beat us around. It's okay. Not worried about it. Not worried about that. Part of the learning. I don't expect the horse to be a finished horse all at one time. And honestly, I'm not as much after the finish with him at this point as I am broke. Do what I ask you to do, when I ask you to do it. When we need to catch a cow, you stride out, go catch a cow. When we need to stop a cow, let's go stop a cow. Let's work this black one. He's usually kind of animated in how he moves. Intimidate some horses. Don't think it's going to intimidate this one. And stop. Needs better stop with the cow, but then again, he's not a cutting horse. Stop. Push him quick out of the turn, hustle out of the turn. What I'm looking for there is a quick hustle out of that turn, like that. And then, once he gets better at that, my turnaround, my rollback's gonna get a little snappier. Walk him around, give him a break just a little bit. So I'll be continuing his training a little bit longer, but it's actually not going to be that long. He's going to be going home. I've done several videos of him already. His name is Purdy. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put a link up here to his playlist. Until next time, thank you for watching.